Hey, hi team. This is Mr. Mike again, and just wanted to share with you a little bit from my website, the Learn English with Mr. Mike website. Learn English, Mr. Mike, our tips. But anyway, it's a little Google. I'll have something more professional here, but the idea I want to share with you is my links for new students, specifically for new students, and we'll share these out on the different platforms so you guys can get a look at these tips. So what are these tips? So if you're a new student of mine, I recommend you to go check these out, and this might help you very much in your education, your learning, your journey of growing your English and your journey of learning English, okay? All right, so usually I share these with trial lessons, but a lot of times we don't get a chance to just because of things. So one thing we talk about is how can we easily add a new word to our vocabulary? Okay. How can we do that? And also to learn how to pronounce it, okay, and to get feedback, right? So let's show you these. So this is going to be these first two links here, okay? And this is going to help us to listen to how, well, first of all, it's like a dictionary. So we know, okay, what is aromatic in this case, the word aromatic. So let's say you invite me over to your house. I'm visiting your town and you invite me to your home. Okay. And we come in, we go into your kitchen, let's say, and we take a look at your kitchen. You have some fresh herbs hanging from the windowsill, let's say. Okay. And I don't know my herbs, but maybe they're rosemary, maybe it's mint, maybe it's cilantro, maybe it's basil, maybe oregano. Okay. I don't know what it is, but I'm asking you, wow. And I say, oh, these herbs are so aromatic. And let's presume that you don't know the meaning of this word. So what do you do? All right. So what we do is we click here and we go over to plain old Google. Okay. And this is going to use this. We can use this as a dictionary, plain old dictionary. It's always good to have a regular dictionary, but for nowadays we also have these other options. So that's a great thing. So what do we see from this? All right. First of all, we see that the word has looks like four syllables, right? Aromatic. We see something here, and these are some kind of unusual, sometimes strange-looking symbols, and these are what they call the international IPA, International Phonetic Alphabet. Okay. And so this is what linguists use to classify different sounds that humans make in languages. It's not really important to know, but it does, if we do learn about it, it's worthwhile if you want to do that as a, a little side quest, so to speak. All right, and then we've got some adjectives. Okay, this tells us this is an adjective. Okay, aromatics is an adjective, it describes something. And then let's say we don't know this word, we can read the definition here, okay? Having a pleasant and distinctive smell. Okay, fair enough. Now, if we're just beginning in our English journey, we might not know some of these words that are part of the definition. But the idea is that the ones you do know, okay, these all combine to form a mental image and for you to establish neural connections of the words in English and the meaning of these words in English. Okay. So one thing is a caution. I would invite you to not overuse translating tools. So from your native language, okay, da 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 da, and how do we say that in English? That's fine to do, but you're not learning the word in English. How do we make it so it sticks with us in English? We establish a neural network, okay, of the meaning of this word, the definition, and how it's connected to other words that we probably already know. All right. So in this case, we got smell. So it's our sense of smell. All right. It also says it has a pleasant smell. Okay, a pleasant smell. Well, that's a good smell. It's a nice smell. It's obvious. It's a positive thing in general. And then we have distinctive. Distinctive. So that's kind of like unique or a little bit different. All right. So we combine all those and we get the idea of the word of aromatic. Okay. Fair enough. Of course, we can use this in a sentence here. And then these similar words, these are synonyms. All right. So I'm going to play this. I'm going to click on the button speaker and we're going to see what this says. Hang on. Okay, there we go. Click this button. Okay, so we hear some kind of computer voice, some kind of AI voice, but here's the interesting part. We have learn to pronounce. Okay, learn to pronounce. Let's click this. All right. And a lot of people don't know about this part. Some people know about the dictionary aspect, but this is focused on your pronunciation. How are you going to say this word? So this is very cool. And it doesn't have every single word in the dictionary, but especially words that are multiple syllables. These are usually, so a couple things to show you here. First of all, by default, it's showing you the American pronunciation. If I click on British, look at this kind of phonetic spelling, and it's going to change here. Okay, so depending on what your needs are, but for me, if you're one of my you're going to be listening to English, obviously, okay? From a California accent with a little bit of Texas because my mom was from Texas, so I say y'all. We can hear this again. Okay, now I'm trying to figure out how do I pronounce this. So if you are learning how to pronounce this and you see these letters, the bold letters, the MA, that's the bold, and we slow it down and we listen to it again. Okay, aromatic. All right. How 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 do we what is this bold letter and what do we call this? In English, when we talk about pronunciation, we normally call this syllable stress. So there's one syllable out of, in this case, the four that we emphasize a little bit more, a little bit louder, a little bit clearer, and we kind of de-emphasize the non-stressed or the unstressed syllables, which is the rest of it. Okay? All right, so I'm going to give you a practice here. I'm going to demonstrate this by clicking this practice. Aromatic. All right, so I think I'm pretty hot stuff. I think I'm a pretty amazing teacher. But oh no, look what happened. Oh my goodness. Oh, I apologize, you guys. This is terrible. How embarrassing for Mr. Mark, right? Okay, I said "ra" instead of "ro." Bad news, bad news, okay? But the good news is that Google here is giving us some very good feedback. If I made multiple mistakes, I would have multiple examples of what I could do better, okay? So in this, it's going to say low and row instead of ruh, okay? So it's kind of like row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. So I'm going to practice it. Aromatic, aromatic, aromatic. Okay, so I'm going to practice it and then hopefully I can do it. Aromatic. Okay, let's see if it picked up. Yay. Okay, so good job, Mr. Mike. Okay, so that's one good one for you on how to look up a new word that you're learning, you want to add to your vocabulary, okay? Hear it, okay? Understand the meaning of it, the synonyms, use in a sentence, and when you go to this part of it, you can actually listen to the correct pronunciation, you can practice the pronunciation, and get feedback, okay? Hope that helps. Have a great day. Thanks from Mr. Mark.